beloved. I'm so honored to spend a few minutes of your day with you. Thank you for letting me. Big, huge virtual hugs to you from one parent of a beautiful earth angel with autism to another. We are in this together. I think we have to stick together and encourage each other as long as it's called today. You know, that's a scripture verse, by the way. We are called to encourage each other as long as it's called today. Wondering what keeps you up at night. What types of things keep you up at night, if anything? Maybe you're sort of beyond that staying up at night, letting things bother you phase. We all go through it, especially as parents, but also most importantly and more specifically as parents of children with special needs. And I was just talking to a friend about this very subject, about being the age that her and I are. I hate to tell you how old I am, but I'm going to anyway. I'm in my early 50s, having 4 adult children. And again, one with a diagnosis of autism. And it's not just a diagnosis. I want you to understand and hear me. He has a diagnosis, and I say that because I don't like to label. So I don't like to say I have a son with autism. I don't like to say I have an autistic son. I don't know why. I think it's something about the definitive nature of putting a label on somebody that bothers me. So I don't do it. I don't tend to do it. So just know that as you listen to me talk about my son, you'll hear me talk about him as an earth angel. You'll hear me talk about his diagnosis of moderate autism affecting him in a moderate kind of a way as it relates to his abilities to be self-sufficient, etc. Right? So, but you're never going to hear me say, I have an autistic son or I have a son with autism. You're going to hear me say he has a diagnosis of autism because honestly, I think we're still all trying to figure out exactly what all of the things are that comprise what we know as autism. Okay, anyway, I digress. The point is, things that used to keep me up at night include, will my son reach his full potential? And do I have what it takes to help him reach his full potential? I think it's my job to get him there. How the hell am I going to do it? And so over the course of time with that thought and much prayer in that thought and begging for answers in the middle of the night as it relates to that thought, ask and you shall receive, right? Answers start to come over the course of time. And I've been on this journey with him now for 28 years. So answers did come. And we did find a pathway for him. And he continues, even at the age of 28 years old, to learn and to grow and to gain new skills, which, by the way, I was told when he was 2.5 years old, I was told that would end at the age of 7. Imagine the panic that sets in. You've probably experienced it yourself. If you're told that your child only has a certain number of years to actually learn, and then that neuroplasticity will end and they'll be locked into whatever place that they are in at that time. Terrifying. So found out that that's not actually true, that their brains, much like all of the rest of ours, will stay malleable and placid over the course of time, especially when we work to learn new skills and continue to grow that space and create new neural pathways. It's very important to do that. So we have. And so I don't wrestle with this question anymore about, will I be able to help him reach his full potential? I think as long as I stay open and as long as I foster and support his growth and development in every and any way, I'm doing the best job possible. And you are too, if that's the mindset you're in. If you're somebody who's got a child who's been newly diagnosed, I want to give you hope. I want to embrace you emotionally and in every way over the airwaves here. Things look different in every season. It may feel like a very panicked, very adrenal fatigued season for you because that may be exactly what you're experiencing right now. The season changes. I promise that over the course of time, as your child grows and learns and has some additional modes of support, and seasons change and they begin to grow, your life will change and the seasons of their development will change as well. Okay. And I want to beg you not to pigeonhole yourself into this being your identity. However you feel right now today, this is not permanent and this is not your identity. Your identity is not the sleep deprived, haggard, stressed out, tapped out, adrenally fatigued father or mother. That is your current experience. It is not who you are. Who are you? Wouldn't that be an interesting question to answer over the course of a little bit of meditation? It's important that you start to answer that for yourself, because that hopeful version of you, that expanded version of you, that problem-solving version of you is the version of you that is going to bring your child to living out their full potential. So I want to help you in this. I'm here for you. Please email me if you'd like some support, Stephanie@spectrumnation.org, STEPHANIE, @spectrumnation.org, or go to spectrumnation.org and let's link up. I've got a school group with courses, classrooms, community supports, live Zooms, chats, everything we need to have to stay connected. I'd love to see you there, spectrumnation.org. All right, beloved, who are you outside of your child's diagnosis? Answer that question and send it to me in an email, Stephanie@spectrumnation.org. Can't wait to see you on the next episode.